Hey everybody, thanks so much for coming to our Mindful Movement for Pain-Free Gardening workshop. This is our little recap video. We started with the idea of down to go up. No, actually we started with space is the place. So you can wake yourself up to your surrounding instead of just narrowing your focus on the weed or pulling the bush or fern that you're trying to get rid of. So we started by bringing our attention to the spaces we were opening by moving forward to open space behind, moving back to open space forward. We moved side to open space side, and side to open space side. We wiggled our fingers to wake up our peripheral vision. And when we looked up, we opened space below. And when we looked down, we opened space above. We spend a lot of time gardening looking down and going down. So know that you're opening space above and behind when you reach down. You're opening spaces above and behind. From there, we went down to go up using our feet, right? So we literally moved our hands upwards, not like unicorns from our forehead, but as if we have a blow spout right in the center of your head. It doesn't take a lot of force. It's a connection from your feet up through all of you. We used that to go through a sequence for bending and squatting, which could be used for kneeling. So that first, we don't go down to go down, we go down to go up. And then as we look down, we roll down from the top of our spine, which is very different than reaching forward from our neck. So we go down to go up, roll our head, we free our knees forward as we let the ball move back. I called that zig-zag legs. And we said that's very different than what most of us do, which is stabilize our lowers and let our head roll backwards, which is literally backing the system up, which makes your neck and shoulders quite tight. So we have down to go up, to roll, knees free forward, hips free back, and we then added a deeper base. Yes, so we did a little experiment with our friends, and that we don't just pull with our arm, we widen and deepen our base, and then we added a lunge. So we transferred the weight from the front foot to the back foot, and that added a lot of power for us. And the last thing we added was rotation. So that as I'm reaching for a weed, I go ahead and rotate towards the weed. And then when I push down to go up to my head and back, and I allow that rotation to open my body. So we have rotate towards and rotate away as I'm shifting my weight. And my feet aren't just pushing my body forward and back, my feet are sending my head up and away. That gives you more room. More room gives you more agility, which is good for recovery instead of locking things down. And instead of leaning into our hips, we go down to go up to let our hips be dangling underneath our head so that our ankles are free, which aids in our balance. We barely scratched the surface. Thanks so much for being here. We'll do more soon together, I hope.